Okay, that's over. That is over. I'm talking again. Oh, that was good. Sorry guys, just doing a different live today. Just breathing. I'm speaking again now. I'll take that away because I'm speaking now. Do I live in a ghetto? No, Antonio. My name's Brad. This is Split, Croatia. This is the back of the apartment that I'm in. It's raining currently. I'm on holiday in Split. And obviously, I'm just here calmly, just doing my breathing. I'm gonna have to move this a little bit. So yeah, I've just done a nice calm live. I'm being still in the moment today. Being still just being still. We're always doing all the time. Always constantly on the go. I'm slowing down my thoughts. I'm slowing down my breathing. And I'm being calm in the moment. And that's it, really. Hi, Sander. How are you? Please leave, Sam, just leave all the comments there, please. It helps the algorithm. Just leave them. But thanks. There's been a few trolls on here, of course. Timmy says hi to everyone, by the way. So yeah. Hi. Hello. So yeah, it's currently raining in Croatia, in Split. So I just thought I've done my Wim Hof breathing today. And it's raining in the background. If you can hear the raindrops, you can hear the stillness. And I just thought I'd do like a meditation and my Wim Hof breathing while I did the live. And my voice feels a little bit different after that breathing. I did a really good session then. It was really good just to be still for the majority of the time and just to listen to the raindrops, like be still in the moment, being in the moment. I think we need to be more in that, more in alignment with that. I know the view behind me is not the best, but it is what it is. And I'm making the best of the environment that I'm in. But it's just nice to not have to work. It's really, really nice. Yeah, and that's it really. This live was a random live, if I'm honest with you. I wasn't really planning anything. I just have time to do it. So I think it's good to be here in the moment. My name's Brad, by the way, if anyone's not met me before. My channel is called Inspirational Ambivert. I try and make sense of the world. I speak about emotional intelligence. I speak about narcissists. I speak about that type of thing a lot of the time. But sometimes it's just good to slow the hell down. So I'm just going to put that there. Calm, reflective conversation. Anyway, let's just go with that. There might be some noises in the background, but it is what it is. Let's go with that. Anyway, thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. I really appreciate you all. I really appreciate the support and the respect. There might be a few noises in the background, but it is what it is. We're live. I'm going to reflect on. I'm fully into all this content creation. If you don't know me, I've been doing it for a while. about 17 months now. I have become monetized recently, which is amazing. Not that it gives me much money at all, but it doesn't matter. I'm kind of, in a way, documenting my life to an extent, I suppose, to a degree. My intention is to raise consciousness, my consciousness and others. That is my intention. I'm not going to be able. Not everybody's going to be open to those types of things. They're not, which is absolutely fine. But I think similar-minded people to myself that are deeper thinking, that are deeply reflective, maybe a bit more introverted than the most, the people that feel misunderstood because of the deep thinking will be attracted to the content that I create and the things that I talk about. And it's all in alignment with the new, I suppose, in a way, with the new Earth theory, which is that we're here to develop and become more enlightened, I'd say, less lower vibrational, more higher vibrational. And that means coming away from toxic, ego-driven behaviours and being less affected by the outside world, which is difficult. There's a lot of ego-driven people, isn't there, that are stuck on that loop, that endless loop. Anyway, and some of the ways to do that is just to listen to the rain and be in the moment and be calm and be still. And it's not always easy. We're always doing all the time. I'm one of those people a lot of the time. And we need to be in a being state more, like being present. Therefore, listening to the rain. Listening to the rain. Slowing down and being present, listening to the rain. I'm being calm in the moment. I'm speaking mindfully. I'm speaking in the present. And I'm loving the sound of the rain right now. Not worried about the likes. I'm not worried about the amount of people that are viewing. High vibrations all the way, healing all the way. That's what we're meant to do. That's what we're meant to do. And listening to the rain can help because you're just focusing on that and not everything else. Hi, Billy Kidman. You're single, right? Okay. There's nothing wrong with being single. It's okay. Sir Reginald, well, enjoy yourself there, lad. At least you're clean. Billy Kidman, and neither have I, Billy. I have no children either. entertaining yourself, Sir Reginald, obviously. And I've no children either. Oh, the rain. Better be mindful of everything that's here, of course. I've no children either. Billy. How old are you, Billy? How old are you? You're 35, right? I'm 43. I'm going to speak to you, Billy, man, in the best way I can. How long have you been single for? You don't have to answer if you don't want. I was single for a long, long time, believe it or not. I've been with my partner now for 10 years, but before that I was on my own for a long, long time. And I gave up on relationships because there was too many games. Felt everyone was playing games. I'm sorry to hear that with Billy, and that can bring you a sense of loneliness, I'm assuming. Trying to reflect. Can you have a relationship with yourself? Two Tone said, Billy, mate, you're not missing much, trust me, bro. There's some relationships, some women are lovely, absolutely lovely. But, however, in today's society, I think it's a struggle. A lot of people are just very ego-driven, men and women, and lacking traditional morals, if you know what I mean. And it can be very challenging. Two-Tone saying you're not missing much. Well, you're not missing much if it's not the right person for you, because they're going to make your life a lot harder, Two-Tone, in line with what you're saying. You're overweight, unemployed, and have no motivation, right? Billy, can you change any of those things? What's the first thing that you'd like to change in yourself? Forget about the single bit. It's not all bad being single. I used to enjoy being single, believe it or not. Everything comes with a price. Single, partner, married, children, whichever one that you might fall or not fall into. It's okay to be single. Absolutely is, especially in this day and age. What's one thing? To lose weight, right? So just focusing on that. I suppose with regards to losing weight, you're just trying to change your habits slowly but surely. You can't change everything. You can't change everything all straight away. Let's say you have 10 things that you'd love to improve on yourself, like your weight, how getting a job, I don't know, whatever it is. Be single, just being having that relationship with yourself is vital. That relationship with yourself, imagine we're born and we live with ourselves all our lives. We live with ourselves all our lives, don't we, really? And the relationship with yourself is the most important one. I'm just speaking to Billy currently. Is there not one thing that you could change with your diet? The smallest thing. Can you change something? Let's say if you're drinking fizzy drinks, sugar drinks like Coca-Cola, for example, can you lessen the amount? Or sweets, chocolate? Is there anything that you can change? A little thing, just one thing. Imagine if I know it's really simple, but you're having 3 cans of Coca-Cola. Instead of having 3, you have 2. And that's one start, and then let that habit stick in so you're used to it, and then go, right, okay, I've done that for a week or 2 weeks. That habit is there then, and then move on to the next thing. I'm just trying to help a little bit, man. The only person that's going to come to save you, though, is yourself. Only you can save yourself. No one's coming to save you. People might support you. People might have empathy towards you, but no one's coming to save you. And I know that sounds fucking harsh, should I say. But that's what my belief is. That's what my belief is. I hope you find a way, mate. And nice to meet you, by the way. Billy, it boils down to not being happy, overweight, and unemployed. Yeah, it's all negative. It's all together, isn't it? That all those negatives, I suppose, in a way, and it's just leaves you stuck at the bottom, feeling apathetic, like helpless, hopeless. Could feel like that, and that's sad, of course. It really, really is. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel. The hard road will take you home. I'll say it again. The hard road will take you home. And is it going to be fucking easy? Is life easy? No, it's not. No, it's not for anybody. Is it fair? No, it's not. But it's achievable. It's achievable if you want it. Mike Lloyd, are you gay? No, I am not gay. There's nothing wrong with being gay, Mike. And if you are into that, that's up to you. That's your choice. The psychology of other people calling other people gay, sometimes they're projecting. And other times it's because they're trying to put the other person down to show dominance over somebody else, Mark. Usually when someone refers to someone as that in a negative way, but there's nothing wrong with being that. But I'm just trying to understand your psychology there, coming from a low vibration place, really, Mark. And hope you find what you're looking for, Mark. Billy says, I can't cook. I can't cook. Why can't you cook? Well, cooking, you don't have to be master chef to cook. You just start with something simple. All that timing and practice. Mike, you're saying I've got herpes. Thanks, Mike. How are you? My head looks like a fucked up shape. This is my head. I love my head. I love myself. Clayton, the walls of the flats behind you look so damaged and the owner use all the rent money to make it better. Yeah, they don't look great, if I'm honest, Clayton. Let's be honest. Bottle of water. There you go. I eat junk food and fizzy drinks to cope. Yeah, and that's a downward spiral, Billy. Because it gives you a moment of satisfaction. And I suppose it could be linked to emotional eating too. Clayton saying, are you gay is a controls question? Yeah, it is. It's also, Clayton, you're right. I agree. Absolutely correct. It's also a question that's used by young men, isn't it? Kids, teenagers, adults do it as well. They do it. People do it in real life, all throughout all the ages. Trolls are just an example of that. So you're getting back into cycling. That's brilliant, Billy. Brilliant. It's having that emotional connection to food. Do you have an emotional connection to food? Is often the case, and in a way, emotional eating could be linked to in a form of self-harm to an extent. I understand though, Billy. Food is one of the best, one of the simple pleasures of life. It's so enjoyable, isn't it? It's so enjoyable. Food itself, but it's just getting the balance, man. Changing the habits. And yes, focusing on that. I wish you well, mate. I really do. Vibrate. Oh, hello. Good day, pal. Hi, Vi. I'm not going to read that out, mate. But good day to you too. You've got a tough day out there, lad, haven't you? You've got a tough day out. My name's Brad, if no one's ever met me. This is the Inspirational Ambivert channel. I'm in Croatia. I'm in Split. I'm on holiday. I'm from England, of course. It's absolutely pissing it down. It's raining. It doesn't usually rain here that often. But I'm just making the most of it. I'm making most of it. The most of it, should I say. So, Billy, you've got no friends. Well, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome, Billy. I'm sorry that you don't have any friends. That mustn't be easy for you. I'm really sorry. But if you want to, I go live every now and again when I can. Billy, you're more than welcome on this channel. You sound like a respectful individual, sound like a nice person, and you're more than welcome on here. And obviously, I know it's not these. You could develop friendships with people on here potentially. I know it's not the same as the real thing in real life, but it's something. It's something. So there's a community that I've built up here. It's only a small one. You're more than welcome here if you want to. And I'll give you the time of day. I'll give you the time of day. I'll read your comments. As long as it's respectful, of course. I get trolls on here, Billy. Not that you're one. You seem like a decent person. I'll listen to you. I'll listen to what you've got to say. I'll try and respond the best I can. Problem shared is a problem half sometimes. Maybe it doesn't half the problem, but it's something. It's good to communicate, isn't it? So anyway, thanks. I subscribe. Thanks, Billy. Thanks for subscribing, mate. Yeah, you're more than welcome here. Thank you. Respect to you. Obviously, I can't personally fix anyone's problems. It's not. I can give advice, but we all have the inner advice in ourselves. We know what we need to do. We know what we need to do inside, I think, and not that it's easy, but I don't have the answer to everything. I don't claim to either, because I'd be lying if I said that. I'd be full of shit if I said that. But I try and help people the best I can within this format, within me talking, etc. You're a good bloke. Thank you. Respect to you. Respect to you. It's all good. Thank you. Yeah. So my name's Brad. I work as... I do this in my spare time. This is my business, right? Okay, I'm a YouTuber. I'm a small YouTuber, but I'm a YouTuber nonetheless. I've been going for 16, 17 months. I'm going to continue to create content. I'm in the early days now. I know that. This will expand. I'm aware of that. However, my main income is as a scrub practitioner, scrub nurse, so I work in the theatres. So that's I help surgeons basically with instruments and maintaining sterility, so hip replacements, knee replacements, that type of thing. I've done it for 4.5 years. I work for the NHS basically, in a nutshell, in England, if you didn't know. So yeah. And I just thought I'd do a live. And my appointment's really nice. The back here doesn't look the best, let's be honest. It doesn't. However, I just thought I'd capture the rain, do some breathing in the rain, with the rain in the background, and just create some content. I would go live more if I could. I really enjoy doing it. I love speaking to people. I do it more, but my job does... I work about 50 hours a week, mate. So it's difficult to get it in. I have a stressful job too. But I do go live usually when I'm back. Obviously now I'm going live. I'm on holiday. I'm in Croatia. I'm in Split. But usually I go live Monday evenings, Friday evenings, and Sunday evenings. So I do believe I have a responsibility to fucking talk sense, talk honestly and talk sense. Not just nonsense, not just bullshit positivity, not just a few affirmations here and there. I'm a very deep thinking person. I like to go deep, mate. Deep thinking individual, thoughtful, as intelligent as I can person. I have fucking suffered. I've been through shit. I've come out the other end quite well. I don't have all the answers. I still have issues myself. And this whole YouTubing thing might not work out. It might not work out. But in its own way, it is doing. I'm lucky. I've got good people that come back, and I'm grateful to those people that come back. I've got a small community that's built up, in a nutshell. Anyway. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed, man. It really helps the channel. Even the trolls help the channel, you know. Like, you might think trolls, oh my God, they're bad news. But they help the algorithm. I suppose they get a little cheap thrill by being rude. That's why they do it. And if you're going to be a YouTuber, please know it's not easy. It's really not easy. And you think, some people think, oh, I'm going to be a YouTuber, I'm going to earn loads of money. It's like, good luck with that one, mate. Maybe you will do one, maybe some do, but not many. You have a shower? Okay, no worries, no worries. Most people don't. Most people don't. They don't make money. But I don't think that's what it's all about. It's not what it's all about. Fire saying, yeah, those filthy trolls, dirty little fiends, fiendish. Sometimes it makes me laugh, though. I think that's absolutely crazy what some people say. It's like, wow, that's mad. That's a bit weird. And I don't say. I think if you're going to do this, if you're going to do lives, you're putting yourself. You're exposing yourself, aren't you? Like now, and people can hide behind the little computers, little trolls, and say rude things, call me bald, but I am bald. It's okay. It's true. I don't feel bad about it, but I've got broad shoulders. I've suffered. I've really suffered in my 20s, especially. Some of it was self-inflicted. Let's be honest. But I've got broad shoulders. I've dealt with a lot of shit, so dealing with trolls is not difficult for me personally. But if you are a more sensitive individual, or upset by things, I don't think maybe doing lives is always the best thing to do, but that's my opinion. So there we go. We got hot diddly dog has just dropped the kids off with no paddles, and well done, hot diddly dog. Your deed for the day has been completed. Firebot, broad shoulders to bear. Yeah, it's a sign of resilience, really, being resilient. Being strong. Oh. I've gone off. I can't see anything now. Oh dear. Sorry guys. You can probably hear me but can't see me. Do you know what? I'll be back in. I'm going to go back live in a moment because I can't see anything. It's just pure.